So if you're trying to break into the space, I think that the advice that I would give you is first really think about the story that you want to tell. Really know the audience online. I think that sometimes when you look at, watch a TV show or a film, you think, well, that's a great idea, and then think about that idea online. But who's the audience online? Who are you going to be talking to? What's the community like? Look at all of those things and how your story fits into that. Look at all the niche audiences, you know, a story on, I don't know, sailing, you know, there are communities for that, so really target it. Really get passionate people behind that project. Really align yourselves with passionate people behind the scenes. So, you know, people that are really supportive of that idea, because you're going to have those moments where you're going to be up at 3 a.m. and you're just going to be wondering, why am I doing this in addition to your full-time job or whatever else you're doing. So you're going to need that support system there, and it's going to be really important. It's really important for me because you do have that, you play off of each other, the people that you're working with. Really think about partnerships are going to be really important. So think about, if you're really a creative person, what are your weaknesses? What are you not good at? And get the people to do the things that you're not good at to help you with the things that they're good at. So you can focus on what you're good at, because ultimately, if you're good at storytelling but you're a horrible editor, that's going to resonate, it's going to show, and it's going to bring down your quality. So really just align yourselves with a really good team. And hopefully those are probably the first few tips that can kind of get you going. And building that audience, once you have that, then you can start talking about the show and saying, hey, look at what an amazing thing I have here. Look at how many people are watching it. Then you start getting people excited, and then hopefully from there, it's roses.
On that same token, there's been talk that you know, the interplay with video and social media, that video is a social media. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think that right now so many people are trying to figure out what this is, and it's really frustrating because it's still growing and nobody really knows. And so you have people that are really invested in their companies that have to kind of pretend to know what they're doing, because that's how kind of they garner, you know, support. But I think when you admit that you don't know what's happening and that this is kind of fluid and changing, then you start getting really to the heart of the matter and really figuring out, rolling up your sleeves and saying, okay, how does this work? So right now, the media is going to, you know, probably merge. It's going to be more immersive. The storytelling is going to change dramatically. I think gameplay and video games are going to have a dramatic impact on the way we tell stories. You think about TV and film and theater, and those are some very different ways of telling stories. So you can't think that the web is just another way to tell stories in the same way that you tell stories on TV. It's still evolving. So when you think about interactivity, think about what that interactive element is going to be in 3, 5, 10 years, and that's probably kind of like when you'll be headed in the right direction. I think I was talking about earlier, you know, it'll be interesting to see something like what Xbox is doing with Project Natal, where, you know, you'll have these avatars that are really responding to the way you're talking, to your gestures, and you start forming these emotional bonds. And so what does that storytelling kind of evolve into when you're really invested? It's a very different conundrum.
Great. Well, thanks. And you had a good time on the panel too?
It was awesome. We had some really, really good people. I think the best part of it is that there's so many people that are so invested and passionate, and they're not going away. They know that we're getting at something really amazing, and that just takes time, you know, and people are willing to put in that time. So it was a great panel.
Fabulous. Well, thanks for your time. I know you got to catch a plane.
Thank you for putting together an awesome film.
Appreciate it.
All right.
And cut.